What it is? What's the can it? No, I'm just playing. What's good? What's good? It's the one, the only, but what do I know? Boxer coming back at y'all with another one, man. So we got Sebastian Fundora in the news, man. Injuries, bruh, that sucks. It looks like Sebastian Fundora will be out until December. He probably won't fight again until December. And the WBO is creeping along, and they have their they have their opinions on what should be the next move for Sebastian Fundora. I just did the research, you know how I do. So you sit back and listen, and I'll take it from here. Yo, shout out to boxingscene.com. It says commission ruling will sideline Sebastian Fundora until late September, okay? So it says the Nevada State Athletic Commission informed new WBO and WBC junior middleweight title holder Sebastian Fundora on Tuesday that he is physically suspended from fighting until late September. Fundora, who has the record of 21-1 with 13 knockouts, suffered a broken nose during the first round of his surprise split decision victory over the then unbeaten WBO title holder Tim Tszyu of Australia in Las Vegas on Saturday. Immediately after Fundora's upset victory, the WBO informed his team that the fighter would be allowed until April 25th to negotiate a title defense against mandatory super challenger Terence Crawford, who has the record of 40-0 with 31 knockouts. The recent undisputed welterweight champion. As a part of the order, Fundora will be required to defend against Terence Crawford within 6 months of Saturday's fight with Tim Tszyu. In a text message Tuesday night, a WBO official explained to Boxing Scene its order to Fundora. When the WBO champion, so this is what happens, y'all pay attention to this part. When a WBO champion suffers an injury, the championship committee issues a letter titled Interim Medical Certification, whereby the fighter, through his representatives, is required to submit in writing to the WBO a detailed medical report of his injury and his physician's findings and prognosis, however you want to pronounce it, including his recovery time period. So he has to, Sebastian Fundora has to, give them a full detailed explanation of what's going on and how long the recovery time would be. He has to write that to the WBO. Upon receipt of such evidence, the committee shall determine the next course of action per our governing regulations. The Nevada Commission decision obviously compromises the WBO's order. A boxing official told Boxing Scene on Tuesday that Fundora will most likely not even begin training until the conclusion of his Nevada suspension on September 27th. So they're saying he won't even be training until September 27th. So he probably won't even be coming back until probably mid-November or December. Under those terms, Fundora isn't likely to fight again. I just said that, wow. Under those terms, Fundora isn't likely to fight again until December. The Nevada's commission decision also throws into chaos the plans of another possible opponents, including Tim Tszyu and former welterweight champion Errol Spence, each of whom expressed interest in fighting Fundora next. All right. Now, it is what it is, man. If you guys know, man, first of all, you gotta, that's why I respect everybody that steps in the ring, bro. While a lot of you guys like to disrespect them and call them names, 95% of the people that's on here, will probably stop fighting after you even take a punch. But for this man's nose to have been broken in the first round and him to fight 12 rounds with a broken nose, bro, that says a lot. And he won. He had to go through adversity to get what he wanted, but he did. And you gotta, we now, even though, yes, we may feel like the reason he won that fight was due to the head clash on with Tim Tszyu. That may be true. That may be true, but the fact is, Sebastian Fundora still had to go through adversity. He faced adversity and he stuck with it. you gotta respect, whether you like the fighter or not, you have to respect a fighter that's willing to go through adversity. It's easy for things to be going your way and you cruise to a victory, but when you have to fight adversity, every top fighter, whether you like him or not, has faced some form of adversity. Even Floyd Mayweather against Marcos, you know, obviously in his fight with Castillo, the first fight, but I think in his first fight with Marcos Maidana, he faced a lot of adversity. He got cut. That was the first time Mayweather's ever been cut. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had Marcos Maidana was coming in not giving a damn about the aura of Floyd Mayweather. You know, any fighter that has to face some type of adversity, that's where you see where the true champion and how much fight they have in them. So I want to give a big shout out to Sebastian Fundora for one, because I think that's amazing that, you know, he fought 12 rounds with a broken nose, bro. That, you just got to give him credit. Muhammad Ali fought with a broken jaw. I remember Arthur Abraham, when he fought Edison Miranda, he had a broken jaw in the 3rd round and fought the whole fight with a broken jaw. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is just, you know, you got to respect them, okay? Now, from what I hear the WBO, I hear the PBC is wanting Sebastian Fundora to drop the WBO, and mainly I think that has to do with Terence Crawford being the mandatory for that, mandatory challenger for that title. So I don't think the PBC really wants to do business with Terence Crawford, which is just, you know, that's just sad, because, you know, I think Terence Crawford, at this point, you know, Terence Crawford is the man, bro. And you know, undisputed in 2 weight classes, you know, champion in 3 weight classes. You know, they're saying that it's rumored if Sebastian Fundora should drop the WBO title, it's rumored that Terence Crawford would then fight Josh Kelly, who I think he lost once, and I can't remember who the hell was it. Did he fight? Did Josh? No, it wasn't Jaime Munguia. I can't remember who Josh Kelly fought, or okay, I just looked it up. He lost against David Avanesian, the guy that, you know, Terence Crawford just knocked out. Wow. You know, Styles, I'm not going through it. I ain't gonna do the triangle theory, but all right. So if Terence Crawford fights Josh Kelly for that title, whatever, you know, becomes a 4-division world champion, it is what it is. You know, shout out to him. Sebastian Fundora, man, you know, that, you know, it is what it is. I know Sebastian Fundora, you know, he only fought like once last year, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe he fought twice. I think he did fight twice last year. No, he only fought once last year, because it was a year after, almost like exactly a year when he fought Tim Tszyu. But, you know, it is what it is, man. He needs time to recoup. When you have a battle like or go to war like that, I'm telling you right now, he's still feeling it, man. Like, it takes about a month for your body to recuperate for that. So he let him enjoy his, you know, his belts. Let him enjoy his time. You know, let him rest up. You know, and luckily for him, you know, it's right before the summertime, so I'm sure he got a nice payday. Let him rest up. Let him enjoy his summer, bro. You know, have fun, whatever the case may be. But I think he needs to, a guy like him needs to be, the only thing I worry about is, because dude is so tall, bro, I don't know how much longer he can make 154 pounds, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unless if it's just in his genes. And I saw his dad, you know, his dad was wrapping his hands and stuff like that. His dad is not a big guy, you know, not a small guy, but not a big guy either. So, but I don't know how much longer Sebastian Fundora can really make 154, seeing how he's 6'6", you know what I'm saying? Like, so I mean, that's the only thing, that's my only concern or whatnot. But aside from that, bro, just let the man, you know, he deserved it, bro. He put in a hard fight. It was a bloodbath between the two. I think he deserves to, you know, take some time off and then come back in December. But the only thing is, I'm not sure Errol Spence don't need to be waiting for no damn December for him to be fighting. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence ain't fought since July of last year, which was against Terence Crawford, and that was a loss at that. So I don't think that Errol Spence should be, you know, waiting that long. I think Errol Spence needs to take a fight, and which would then you know, I feel like that would be better. At least I would be more comfortable with Errol Spence fighting for a title, coming off of a victory rather than coming off of a 1.5 year layoff and a loss. You know, that just, you know, that doesn't make sense to me. As far as Terrence Crawford goes, you know, obviously I felt like Terrence Crawford should be the #1 pick to get a fight. But if need be, if they don't, you know, if they drop the WBO, then Terrence Crawford fights, you know, Josh Kelly for the WBO, then, you know, it is what it is, bro. Then, you know, Terrence Crawford still gets the title, and then he fights the winner of Errol Spence versus you know, Sebastian Fundora. If they fight, or the winner of Sebastian Fundora versus Tim Tszyu, whichever fight manifests, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not, it's just the 154-pound division is like everywhere right now. It's just everywhere, you know. And you know, where the hell is Jermell Charlo at? When is he coming back? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just everywhere, you know. But it is what it is, man. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Do you want to see, or who do you want to see Tim Tszyu face next after he, you know, gets his rest up? But what do I know?